All right, so we're all stuck at home. This is actually a great opportunity to change your goal. We're so focused on weight loss all the time, but maybe now you can focus on movement and mobility. The great part is you're at home, you have time, you can do this every 3 or 4 hours, and you can improve your squat over time. So there's gonna be 4 exercises I'm gonna give you that will really help improve your squat. So the squat has 3 main variables: the ankles, hips, and thoracic spine. But I am going to add the wrist component too, because when you get a bar behind you, your wrist needs to have some mobility. So the first one is going to involve a chair. All you simply got to do is come up to the chair. Boom. You're going to be at the edge. You're going to leave some room. The whole point is to stretch the soleus muscle, and it's connected to the Achilles tendon right here. You're just going to track the knee forward. You're going to use the bottom of the chair to push you down. And as you're pushing down, you're going to push the heel down towards the ground. Boom. You'll feel a stretch. By doing this stretch and then practicing your squatting, you're going to be able to squat a lot easier. Now, the second movement that we're going to talk about is the 90-90. So there's 2 different variables in the 90-90. So first thing is you're going to be down on the ground. You're going to create a 90-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle in your back leg. You're going to come up as high as you can. Boom. So with this leg, we're going to work on the front leg first. I'm going to exaggerate. I'm going to pick up my leg. You want to force the leg down as best as possible. Boom. Without using your hands. Then you're just going to lean from the hips, come forward, lean, and then you're going to feel a stretch in this back hip. Boom, come down, hold, boom, and then come back up. So by practicing your external rotation, when you squat, you're going to externally rotate, and when you come up, they slightly internal rotate. So as far as the back leg goes, now we're going to work on internal rotation. The whole part of the back leg is to make sure you drive that knee into the ground. First, you're going to come up again, all the way up, as straight as possible, bend, drive that knee into the ground, and then you're going to pick up that back leg through the heel as high as you can. You're going to feel like a pinch right here, and then come back up. So this will test your mobility in your hips. You'll come up, you'll practice your squat again, go all the way down, all the way up. This will allow you to get a greater range of motion. Now, if you have a broom at home, you just got to untie the bottom part of your broom. You can use the stick. This is called the stick dislocator. You'll grab, start out wide, keep your elbows straight, your arms are going to be straight. That way we're working the shoulders. You're going to go over the top, boom, and back, over, forward, boom. Now, as you get better, you can walk your hands closer. Keep the elbows straight here, over the top, and forward. Now, you'll see a lot of times compensation, right? So if I'm squatting, people will compensate like this. Same concept. You want to make sure you keep your rib cage in, nice and tight with the belly button. Breathe in. Notice I am not compensating. But if I get a little bit too close, it will compensate, and I'm going to kind of arch forward. So make sure you keep that underneath. Boom. Tuck in and back. So then you can put the bar or the broomstick on the back. Practice your squat, going all the way down, all the way up. This will help you. Now the last part is when the stick is behind you, you need wrist mobility. So what we're going to do is you grab the bar underneath. Hands, you're going to let go with one hand. You're going to rotate underneath over the top. You're going to hold. And then you're going to rotate your shoulder forward and back. If this is easy in the bottom position, then you're going to raise it up to the top. Then you're going to roll forward and back. Now we're about parallel to the ground. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you come to the top, you're going to roll forward and back. And the other hand is just a guide hand. You got to make sure you have a full grip on it. You do not want to let go of your grip because we're trying to work on the wrist. Right? So those are 4 mobility exercises that you can do before you practice a squat. And after each time you do the mobility exercise, make sure you practice your squat. You're going to be able to get better depth into it and better movement. All right, see y'all next time.